Hello, my Gemini friends. This is Karen with Karmic One Tarot, here to do your September 2019 general reading. Please remember, general readings are just that, meant for many. So check your moon and also rising signs for any additional messages. I have the Life Purpose Oracle deck here. We're going to choose that first for you, my Gemini friends. What's happening for Geminis in, September? Gemini, September, what's the one card they need to see? One card, please. Just one. Thank you. And we have practice. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. Can you see that? Oh, sorry. There you go. Okay. Practice your skills by... Polish your skills by practicing regularly, my Gemini friends. What's happening with the Geminis of this world for September 2019? September 2019, what's happening with the Geminis? Death card is our first card out. The Eight of Wands, so things changing fairly quickly. The Death card is a Scorpio card. Card of complete change coming through your life. And in a swift manner, it feels like. Geminis, what's happening for the Geminis in September? Your foundation may be challenged. Your savings might be challenged. Things might be changing quickly there. The Eight of Swords, feeling trapped, doubting, a little bit of self-sabotage perhaps. Geminis, Aquarius, this is you guys air signs, very intellectual, quick thinking. I'm surprised you're letting these doubts get the best of you. Now, it might have to do with your independence, your Nine of Pentacles, self-satisfaction, self-sufficiency. I don't like being crooked, and I don't know why I can't get it straight. All right. Driving me crazy. What's happening for the Geminis? Gemini, September 2000, thank you. The Knight of Swords. So really, things are going to change quickly. They may change quickly as a result of blunt communication. Tactless. Geminis, how many? Two? The Two of Wands, the crossroads, the decision. Which way are you going? And the Hanged Man, analyzing. That's what's keeping you trapped. All right, your own self-doubts are keeping you trapped, my Gemini friends. You're hanging here of your own volition. You just haven't decided what to do yet. I think you want your independence, but you're going to have to do something. Do something drastic, it feels, to get out of this. It is the one more card, please. One more card here for our Geminis. There it is. Thank you. The Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Perhaps there is a fire sign that you want to be independent of. The King of Cups. But you know what? There might be great love there, great affection there, and you don't want to spoil that relationship part of it. That's going to require some blunt conversations. That's going to, right now you are in essentially analysis paralysis. That's exactly what the definition of that is. You can't make a move. You're afraid to. And I don't mean fear. Well, yeah, I do mean fear. I just mean that, you are, you're afraid how it's going to affect your foundation, because it is going to make it change. Absolutely. There's great affection there with these people. This might be a group. Oh my goodness. And the Ace of Cups, the Empress. Yes, so this could be a family business. That's what I was thinking. This doesn't have to be romantic. I've got the Ace of Cups here. The Empress and the Ace of Cups is a child. So you could be someone's child. You could have someone's child that you're trying to get away from. There was once great joy there, but now it feels like there is stagnation and a trapped feeling that's going to implode. Okay, things are going to implode. How long can you hold on before you change direction and speak without thinking? Geminis. Ooh. Geminis. Now the Eight of Wands can also be called the arrows of love. So where we have the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Cups here below, along with the Empress. You know, you might be getting messages of a new child and you want to break free from that situation. Maybe you have to now, maybe you feel trapped because this child here, if it is a child, is yours and you are no longer going to be able to be independent and you're paralyzed by that. Unexpected change coming in. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. So I'm not sure what that has to do with you. Polish your skills. So if you're leaving a situation to be independent now, whether it's business or romantic or home life, if you're leaving a situation, you're going to need some different skills when you're out in the world. So definitely take care of whatever it is that you are planning, whatever it is that you're focused on with the Queen of Wands here. You know, you're focused on this security and this independence that you want to come in, certainly, but you haven't made a move on it yet. You haven't made a move on it yet. Okay. So now I have the Queen of Pentacles out here. Well, I think your stability is wrapped up in this. Your comfort level is wrapped up in whatever this is that's going to change quickly. Why is the Queen of Wands here for? You're focused on your stability. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Focused on your abundance. Abundance, just focus on having enough. Queen of Wands. Well, there may be a connection there with that Queen of Wands. As I said, you might be trying to get away from her as a single, okay, going independent. But your stability, your foundation, your ability to sustain yourself may depend on them. You might be relying on them for generosity, either in a financial or emotional situation. The Queen of Wands here for, please? Thank you. The Hermit, card of Virgo, so there might be a Virgo involved as well, but that might be her up here too. Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But the Hermit is about introspection first and foremost. It's about holding a mirror up to your situation and seeing, what can I do? What can I put forth? Where is my path to change this? And I think it's through your communication, whether it's bluntly or bluntly through the arrows of love. Things are going to change very quickly. The Hermit is a solitary creature as well, so you may be really entertaining the idea of going solo, but maybe you're going to need some financial help from this person, this Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If that's the case, then, ask for the help that you need. That may be where the communication comes in and things change. The King of Cups, the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here at the bottom of the deck is always our helper energy. He's the kind, considerate uncle that we all, think about when someone is being very kind to us, I don't think he really asks very much in return, just respect. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? What are we doing with the independence, the self-sufficiency, and the Queen of Pentacles for my Geminis? Yeah. Oh, you are sneaking away. Now, I say sneaking because the Seven of Swords is a card of deception. So you may be making plans already. Perhaps that's what you're analyzing, and you just don't feel like you have the ability to do it. Hold on. Hold on. You're going to be able to do this. I hope you are anyway. What's the Nine of Pentacles here, please, for? The Nine of Pentacles for my Gemini friends. September. Thank you. You worry about it. Absolutely, you worry about it. The Hanged Man. What are we worrying about? What is it that we are, in suspension about? What have you suspended? Thank you. The Magician. You've suspended your efforts to manifest this. Did something happen? Maybe the Queen of Wands needs your help. The Death card. Changes coming in. Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands coming in. That's the news coming in. That's the thing. That's... That would be my puppy Jack. I'm sorry. He thinks he hears the UPS man. He's going to go crazy. What's the Eight of Wands here for, please? The Eight of Wands. The direction, this is things changing very, very quickly, as we discussed, with perhaps a Sagittarius or your balance. You're going to be thrown off balance. Wow. You might be thrown off balance very quickly by some messages that come in. Messages that might change your path. That might make you look at this Queen of Wands in a different way. All right? Shine that light up to her. All right, now the Queen of Wands can be any gender. I'm just saying she's the queen. Shine that light up to her. See what she's focused on. Or maybe it's you. Shine your light on what you need to be focused on. All right. The Eight of Wands, again, things changing very quickly. You might be finding your peace with the disappointment. Certainly you could be doing that. But I really think that you are losing your balance. You're losing your balance, and that's why you're trying to hold on. Yeah, that's the challenge. You're losing your balance. Maybe you are not as in charge as you thought you were. I don't think you can find your peace with this. Whatever is changing here, whatever changes this Queen of Wands has implemented, and it doesn't feel like it's you bringing them in, but that is your death knell for whatever it is. It's you saying, that's it. That's the death card for me, because I'm going to jump in a different direction. I might be going solo, and I'm not going to even be telling you about it, because I need the stability until I can get there, okay? What are we holding on to here? The Four of Pentacles. Well, I think you're waiting. You're holding on to your patience. You're holding on to see what does start to sprout. Whatever you might be looking for, whatever your path might be. You are going to be closing out that waiting cycle, though. You are going to be finishing that. It's time to take the leap of faith. It's really not going to be up to you. The Death card's going to come in and do it. Because you're sitting here vacillating back and forth. You're not making a move. All right? So in order for you to be happy, you've got to take this leap of faith. You've got to do it. You know, this is there's a lot of joy wrapped up in this choice that you have to make. There's a lot of joy wrapped up here in this quick movement. What are you feeling trapped by, though? That's my question. What are your fears? What keeps you awake at night? We've had that out here. The leaving, I think, is what keeps you awake. It's the Five of Swords. How long have you been fighting for this? Is it all you know? Isn't it time to learn something else? Learn something else here with the Hermit. Decide what it is you want for yourselves. Practice. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. So, you know what? Even if it's practicing, you know, a vision, affirmations, practicing, you know, your best life scenario. Continue it. Practice that. Because, you know, ultimately our path is our own doing. Whatever area, wherever we wherever we end up is a result of our choices. So, you're going to need to make sure that you make good choices, wise choices for yourself. And I think that's what you're trying to do here with this solo, okay? I think you do know that being independent and secure is what you need to do. Is what you need to do. Putting some distance between you and the situation, closing out the cycle here. What is it that's keeping you bound here with your fears? The Eight of Swords, the anxiety, the doubt, the worry. One or two cards, please. One or two cards here, please, for my Geminis. Geminis. The Knight of Swords, yeah, that's where I was going next. The Knight of Swords is you, changing things, speaking clearly, speaking bluntly. No longer being challenged. I don't think you're going to regain your balance from this in this situation. I think you're truly going to have to leave it behind you to regain your footing. It's the Knight of Swords here, please, for. That's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini right there. So that is you, my Gemini friends, worrying about how this is going, not worrying, well, maybe worrying, all right? But trying to decide, juggling back and forth, perhaps the financial of it as well, the security of it, but juggling back and forth which way you're going to go, which way to your stability, to your foundation. And the answer to me, my friends, my Gemini friends, is for you to let go, wind this cycle out, stop the waiting. Get yourself out of this suspension, this limbo, and actually manifest something for yourself. Do it for yourself. Find your path. So the question I have for you, my Gemini friends, is which direction are you going here with the Two of Wands? We got to put these back together. They're getting jumpy. Two of Wands, please. The Two of Wands for my Gemini friends. Thank you. The Three of Cups. So when you change direction, maybe you change direction for this group of people and you're not going solo. You're just assuming the leadership department. No, I think you're putting some distance there. All right, but you are going to be celebrating this change in direction because you're finally going to be able to manifest what it is you truly desire. But you've got to put your skills back in practice because you're going to need them. If you're starting fresh, if you're starting over, if you are assuming a leadership position in whatever this is, and this feels more like work to me than any other thing, but if you are assuming a leadership position and you haven't been a leader for a while, maybe you've been a leader in name only, but now you're in charge of everything, you're going to need to polish up your skills. You've got to put them in practice again. Tell me why the Death card is here, please, for our Geminis. The Death card. Thank you. Oh, the Empress. Oh, okay. The Death card and the Empress. Now, I just had a flash of somebody's mother passing, so keep that in mind. And I don't mean that for any particular person. That's just the initial thought that I had when I saw that come out, and that's why the gasp. But, you know, the Empress is about creation, too. So out of every ending, out of every death, not literal, but out of every wiping the decks clean, comes the opportunity to create what it is that you want. And you have to leave the old behind to do that. And that's where the Death card comes in and sweeps things off the table so that you can leave things behind and assert your independence, assert your stability and your drive to make things to make things conform more with your path. Or your path, yes, not the other way around. Make things confined to your make things work on your path or change the path. All right? But these blunt conversations are going to have to be had. Things are going to change quickly. All right? Whatever it is that you're creating, it is your independence. It is your own path. What's the Death card here for, please? Well, you know, mother and child, strength, and the Star card, Aquarius, card of Aquarius, wishes. So I would say to you that, you know, you wish things could change, perhaps with a family, the mother and child here, or perhaps with the way things used to be with your mother. Now, you know, somebody criticized me because I used mother too often before. The Empress is about creation. She creates life. She creates literally everything. All right, so whether this is a business, this is a family, this is a child, whatever it is, you want to bring it back to where it felt better, and you're the one that's going to be creating that feeling, and you are absolutely determined to do that, and you have great faith that you're going to accomplish it. And the wish card says your wish will be granted. All right, my Gemini friends, thank you very much for joining me here. I do have love readings up on Vimeo, so check the trailer here, decide if you like it, and then click the link in the description box below, and that'll take you right over to the second part of it. And there is also a link in the description box for my calendar where you can book directly, and if you'd like a private reading. So please do keep the likes, shares, subscriptions, and comments coming. I really enjoy reading the comments. Also, you know what? Click the bell notifications, because my schedule as far as lives are concerned is a little different now. So we're working on making it more regular, but right now I might surprise you. So if you want to get notified, click the bell. Thanks very much, my Geminis. I hope this finds you well. Wish you all the best, and we'll speak to you soon.